all time? Oh my God. What in hell's creation is going on here? Did you guys just hear anything I just said? I can't see the damn chat. Well, yeah, this is where we live now. We are home. 208. I don't know what the hell's going on. Is there anyone here now? Oh my God. What pretty fly? What's up, Alan? Cavity search. My new favorite name. Cavity search is my new favorite name. Cavity search. My old favorite name, or my second, well, I can't say it's not my favorite because I have so many favorites, it's unreal. But my other favorite is gimme that. Let me get that. I like that one. Let's see. I love Bluminati, I think, because it's so clever. I love that one. And Pretty Fly for a knife guy. That is awesome. And you have to be from a certain age group. Generation X, the best one. And that's why you'll get that. What up, Cheeto Bandito? That's another one of my favorites. What am I saying here? Acid Test Kid, there's another one of my favorites. All of the names are my favorite names. Yeah, all of the names are my favorite names. Oh. All the beautiful people are here for you, Joe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What condition my brain is in is probably a bad one because I just took my blood pressure and it's very high right now. Woo! Okay. Let's hope I don't stroke out or something. Ooh, thank you, Blue. Yeah, we're still struggling. Oh, but I did want to show you this beauty. I love the way this thing turned out. I decided to go on with the Mary is upstairs. They're summoning you, Mary. Summon away. Anyway, I don't have this all put back together because I'm going to take the pocket clip off of this one right here. And I'm going to put it on this one right here. Now I was doing some stuff to this to get some texture on there, and I'm not done with it just yet. Here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. I hate when people say hurricane. Her is a can. It's all good. Hey, Alan said hello, Mary. Hi. What's up, Alan? What's up, Pedro? And you guys, just to let you know, I am getting your stuff out slowly but surely, but I feel like there's a couple of people I'm waiting for information from. Like, I don't think I got all of the addresses to the people who won the items last week. So I know Pretty Fly, didn't you win something big? And maybe Alan, did you win something? But Alan, I did have your address. I just don't have it anymore. And also, I was gonna give this to somebody who might want it. It's just a plug that I anodized. Flame anodized. It's for a PM2 or 3. It will fit either one, I think. Yeah, baby. Everybody's here. What's up, Big Doug? Yeah, there you go. Email me your address. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. You want the plug? You can have it, Cheeto. It's all yours, bud. Mm. Good evening, Ginger Fisher. How you doing, son? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ride it. All right, BNA. BNA, you have to send me your address, please. I thought I saved it, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I have so many knife people's addresses. It's ridiculous, though. It's crazy. But for some odd reason, you would think I would have at least my regulars. What's up, Lord? Uh, you would think I would have all of my regulars that are here right now, but I don't. I did at one point. Utah. Utah. Wait, why did you say Utah? Somebody asked where I was from. Ooh. You ever Spidey flick your delicas? Yeah, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Got your what? Oh, your address? I don't know. What's your real name, dude? That's the thing that sucks is people send me their address, but I don't know what their um, screen name was, so I don't know who they are, and I because I wrote down like who the screen name that won something, but then I got an email from someone that didn't put their screen name in there, so I didn't know. You know what I mean? I couldn't put it together. That's because I'll suck, and I should have, you know. What's up, Chris? Me with knives. Always me with knives. What's up, Eric man? Or I just butchered it. Probably just butchered your name. Sorry. Sorry. I'm the one from Arkansas. Okay. You're the one from Arkansas. I'm the one. All right. Let's see reviews. All right. Welcome to the gang. Yeah, that's right, Eric man. Yeah, me with knives. Long time no see. I'm really happy you stopped by today. In the Spidey sale? I didn't know there was a Spidey sale. Cool. Cool. Good that I didn't butcher it. All good here. I like your logo too. It's just nice and simple, black and white, mountains. That's cool. I like that. What's up, Mimo? How you doing, my brother? One of the best, or probably the best, short video making mofos in the business. I ain't joking neither. Check that shit out. Go hit up Mimo if you want to see Mo. Like that? You like that? Oh, factory second? What? Where do you get that shit? I don't know where to go. I hear people talk about factory seconds all the time, but I never freaking get to see them. I really don't know where to go. Honestly. When I go driving, I say I'm in my lane. Wait, sorry, goes away. But getting cut off makes me insane. Please, somebody know this. If it's Eminem, I know this, brother. But if it's not Eminem, I don't know this, brother. I love me some Eminem. It's probably pretty funny for people to see an old fat white lady bumping Eminem, and I mean bumping Eminem down the street. It's hilarious, and knowing every fucking word to the songs too. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Much better than I deserve. So I'm happy to be alive. I do have high blood pressure today for some odd reason, but if it doesn't go down after I took this blood pressure pill, then I will have to go to the doctor. But I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Um. Oh yeah. So this was a trade, I believe, with Carco or Acid Test Kids. ATK or Carco, I think. Oh, Offspring. Okay, I probably do actually know that song then. I wasn't a huge fan of Offspring, but I like them a little better now. And you know what? It's weird. It's almost like because it brings back good memories of the early 2000s and the 90s. So it kind of makes me like them a little bit now. But yeah, this was a trade. What up, Scott? Scott, the genius of the knife land. He's the king of the knife land. Um, yeah, if you want to see uh great photography and knife photography and the TV guide for the knife land, uh check out Scott's IG because he got all that info for everything every day. Yeah. Ooh, but I love these scales. They're so comfortable. Oh my god. I think this is my new favorite, but they always are my new favorites. Well, this one's got a little stickiness to it. Yeah, yeah. But that's okay, it'll break in. Ooh, these scales are so nice. These are Metten Boss scales. I made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. Just kidding. I made him an offer that I didn't think he would take, honestly. What the heck? Pizza's here. And here comes a little surprise. Here it comes. Here's the man of the hour.
I didn't even know that I was being invited.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
looked on the Instagram and saw this invite, and I was like, I've never used YouTube Live before. What the hell is this?
Yeah, I was just talking out of my ass. Talking
Dude,
about some SPYDERCO'S. Oh man, and these scales that I got from Metten Boss on eBay. So what I did to this when I swapped the scales, I did a little anno on the screws and I mean the hardware and stuff. But I'm probably going to get new hardware because the anno didn't really stay. I did flame and
what are the things made out of? The scales. What is that? Is that
these
aluminum or?
titanium actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
I
at that.
don't know how they managed that sort of. I mean, it's just man, it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It almost makes you not want to use it. It's that pretty.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's so pretty. Yeah, and then I put a brass plug in, but I started to do a little bit of texturization, but I didn't finish. I wanted to see what it looked like, so it's a little higher on this side than it is on this side. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is. I think this is all of my Spyderco collection, was just kind of puny, not very big.
I only have two two currently, and one parts knife.
Oh, oh. Well, now I
So,
feel bad for you.
in all honesty, it's like I had bought a few, and I never like ventured out past the Para 2 slash PM3 or whichever. I always forget which one's allowed to be called which, but the number 2 and
I
the
know,
number
right?
3, I never went
Yeah.
past those two.
Who's your
And
ever
then I was
close?
like, meh. And the
Um.
one I have that Smoky Mountain knife work one with the lava um fat
Oh.
lava
Oh.
carbon shit.
Yes. Yeah. See, I'm all about that carbon, but I feel like they rape you on those prices, and it's not worth it. I would
So
much rather.
it's not it when I got it, it wasn't that much more than a regular one. It was like $200 and you get it the
Oh.
blade steel's M4.
Oh well,
So
that's awesome.
it's what's that?
Oh, that's awesome then, actually.
Yeah, so you get a different blade steel and then you get the fat carbon. So it's not that crazy because I think normally they're like at the time, I think they were like 170 or 180 or some shit. I could be wrong. I don't know.
They do tend to
But
be, actually more expensive than I think they should be. But you know what? I just feel like there's a thing about Spyderco, and I feel like they are kind of entitled to charging that price, but I don't know how that statement even makes sense. But I just feel like they make really good stuff. And it's funny because when I first got into this, I thought Spyderco's were hideous. I thought they were just, but
yeah,
they didn't make sense, and
it's a pterodactyl or something.
now they're like my favorite knives, some of them. I mean, definitely this guy.
It's one of those funny things where in the beginning, I never bought knives that were anywhere near this kind of money for quite a while of me,
Oh,
carrying a knife. It was like a Rat One was like, why
yeah,
do you need anything more than a Rat One, right? And then
yeah.
you spend $150. It's like, oh, that's a lot of money. And now it's like, well, this will be my, this is like the user kind of thing that you don't really care about.
And then it's like, well, I'll have it forever. But then you're like, well, but this one, I need this one too, because I need it. And then, yeah, I'm that kind of person. I am that kind of person. It's bad, but I love your style of traditionals. I really do. I like um Barlow's. I like the Barlow look so
Yeah,
much.
they just dropped. So this is Great Eastern Cutlery 86 right here, Barlow. And they just did a new drop. So it's got a different bolster and it's got like some crazy bone and it's a spear point.
Wow.
So
What's up,
me
Ed?
me and
Sorry.
Javon got some and we're excited about that. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I haven't been getting a
Yeah.
lot of the latest things because they just, weren't anything that I was that interested in. But when I saw the new Barlows, I had to get one.
Yeah. Man, that's gorgeous. I like that. That the handles on that spider coil. I like them in red. That looks really
It was
interesting.
it was a DLT, like that was their like exclusive drop was the red, and it was originally an M390 blade, but I swapped it out for the Rex 45 because I bought a Rex 45
Ooh,
one too, and
wow.
so I mean, honestly, I probably couldn't tell the fucking difference, but I just figured since I didn't have a knife that had Rex 45, I'd have a, you know what I mean? Like that would be the one.
Yeah,
So
that's funny. I don't even have, excuse me, I've never had any experience with Rex 45 whatsoever. I know nothing about it.
I'll tell you
Man,
what the thing that's pissing me off that matters absolutely to no one. You can see. Oh, it keeps popping up with little the chat window on top of my phone, and it's driving me nuts. Anyways,
oh,
can you see? I'm almost getting a little bit of a patina. So I went and I typed in Rex 45 patina, and people get like all kinds of crazy colors and shit on it. And
oh,
mine just turning like a dull, dark color,
huh,
and that's it.
that's
And I've
cool.
tried cutting everything under the sun to make it have that like kind of rusty, red
Yeah,
and shit, and it I couldn't get it to do it. So
that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do some looking around and like see. I had no idea that's what it did. Wow, I
yeah,
feel kind
I
of
mean
dumb,
I didn't
a
know
little
either for sure.
embarrassed.
I knew that it would get a patina, but on some one of those forums or some shit, they had pictures and mine doesn't do it. I don't know what the hell they're using, what they're cutting. I've cut everything with it. I've cut, vegetation and
Yeah.
fucking usually, I mean, with like a 1095 or like stuff that's easy, just cutting like a banana will give you a patina.
Oh yeah,
I've
or like
cut,
an orange.
yeah, all kinds of shit with it. Even we buy chicken every once in a while for the cats.
Hmm.
And so I've tried that and that didn't work. And usually that does stuff on, 1095, but it didn't do it on this. Who knows?
That's interesting. I do have a patina on one of my knives. I don't know the last time I even looked at that knife or what it is at the moment. Honestly, I can't remember, but I've noticed a patina coming on it. I don't remember what the steel is or anything right now, but if I run into it, if I didn't sell it, I'll definitely do a video on it because it'll be fun. I'm gonna have to do some little research because I really didn't know anything about that. That's awesome. Like that, it could not mess with the integrity of the steel, but like
Yeah.
develop a patina. That's amazing. That's pretty
So
cool.
I mean, this is just 1095 here that GECs are. This thing takes a minute. Like I'm not used to the delay on screen. Also, it's
Yeah.
kind of washing it out a little bit, but
Oh,
you can kind of see some stuff on there. But yeah, that does it. That happens real quick. But it doesn't mess with it. Actually is kind of like a protective coating to keep it from rusting further.
wow. Huh, that's
So if it's
amazing.
something that I'm going to use, then I'll just go ahead and try to get a patina on there before it gets too kind of nasty.
Yeah. But then is this type of patina like removable or like I mean with
Yeah,
a
you can polish it off. You can
oil
buff
or
it off.
cleanse? Oh, okay. I don't know.
What it,
I don't know anything about it. Do I have any?
what the one thing it does do is, so GEC is notoriously always puts like a big like etch over their blades, and sometimes it's okay.
Yeah.
And so let me see here. This is going to show up. Its delay is
Oh,
okay.
I
So you see
kind of
like
see it.
you can see that
Yeah.
bull nose thing there.
Yeah. I see
So
that.
if you happen to like this particular knife, the other one, I didn't like the etch that was on it anyways. So I
Mhm.
was like, I'm just gonna use it to cut apples and shit, and it goes away.
Huh.
And so then you don't have to worry about having some stupid logo or something, because they put some real winners on there sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's funny.
for, yeah,
I,
for instance, this one just has a giant cow on it.
oh my God.
This
That's
was like
great.
the Angus knife.
I like that knife. I love that blade shape though so much. My God.
Yeah, the
It's
blade
just
shape,
especially
cool
on
as
a
shit, but
traditional, it's just oh my
having just
cat's playing in a bag.
a big cow on there just looks ridiculous.
It does look ridiculous, but I think that's just an extra reason you should buy it. Mhm. Like, I want the one with the cow. Dibs. Get my cat. She's such a goofball playing in there.
Yeah,
Kitty.
ours have been running around like crazy. They want to get out. My cat, there's a deer out front. We have a mama deer, and that comes by every day. And our cat thinks it's a dog, and it wants to kill the dog.
Oh my God.
But it's not a dog; it's a deer, and that deer will kick its ass.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. Cats are so funny though. My cat was out earlier and she's tiny. Like she's a really tiny cat. And there's these two black cats that live two doors down from us, and they're indoor outdoor cats. We only take her out on a leash. And she is like one half their size. And she was sitting on her little porch step, and one of them was walking up slowly, and all she did was like, like that, just a little bit. And he turned around so quick. It's like she sounds like a murderous creature when she will whoop your ass. That's just, like what she's telling you right off the bat. Don't even do it, man. Don't even do it. She's straight up cartel. She is.
That's awesome that you can get her to walk on a
And
leash. Though
she's
we tried, our cats are not doing that.
well, it was hard, man. She's At first she would have such a hissy fit and bite us, scratch us, and then we just kept doing it and doing it. You just we trained her to do a few things. You just have to like really work on it.
They
And they're gonna hurt you in the process. There's
You gotta
such
really want it,
tricks.
huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Our cat acted like something was attacking him. Like something was like he just would like scooch down real low and like crawl up low to the ground and act like something was pressing down on him because he had the harness on.
Oh. My cat would just fall and let us drag her because she felt like she was like, I don't know, paralyzed or something.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Wow, it was so funny though. And she still walks like an idiot when she does walk because her middle section, because that's where it is, she puts it like pushes it toward the ground more. So her hips and her shoulders are at normal height when she's walking, but her midsection is all the way down toward the ground. So she looks really dumb. But it's hilarious. I'm hoping someday that she'll just walk with us like we do with Boomer every night, or every day. Oh, where is Fred? Fred's being quiet tonight. Yeah. This one did come with a little stick. I'm just like stickiness. I'm hoping that it just wears through that though. Yes.
My what the hell? Parachute PM2 also has a little bit of like a lock stick, but I think it's because it's all coated black.
Oh yeah.
But it's always had it. It doesn't really bother me, but it like when you go to close it, you hear a little click.
Oh, ooh, I kind of like a click, but only if it's the right kind, I guess. Yeah, but man, I really like these scales. They did very well. I mean, they fit absolutely perfect. There are some machine markings on them, but I guess that's to be expected. I mean, if it were mine, I would have probably like tried to just smooth it out a little bit. But
is it only where it's not got the pattern on it?
Yeah,
like on the sides right there.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal, really. Really, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just probably do it myself. But honestly, it's not even that big of a deal. I don't even know why I said anything because it's not even really a critique because it looks so good. I mean, these they did such a good job on these. I mean, and I've gotten quite a few things from them. I think I got these. They fit perfect, and I mean, the color on these is getting so crazy. It's
How much
awesome
weight
though. I
did
love.
that increase by putting that on there?
What's that?
I said, how much did the weight increase by putting those on there?
Oh my god, it went to like 9 ounces. It's ridiculous.
Are they milled out on the
Nope,
inside?
not at all. Not at all. That's awesome. It's like weightlifting.
That's
These
pretty fun.
things, man. That's one of those knives that you carry for, self-defense that you can throw at the person if you need to. You could bust a head or two with that. And then
Yeah,
these are Zerk. I got these scales super cheap. I honestly was just in the right place at the right time, and I got these for really. It wasn't even. I think I got them for $95 for zirconium. That's crazy, because I went back to get some more from them, and they're like $300 or $200. So I thought that was crazy. And I was like, dude, you just sold me some for like $100. He's like, yeah, that's because it was an accident. It's like, well, you could have canceled the sale. But he's like,
yeah,
no, those were whatever he said. But
that's crazy.
yeah, it's awesome.
This,
I love this knife.
this little thing is in the
Mm.
bronze. This is Chamiette's knife. She wanted the bronze one when they came out. And this
Huh?
thing is so much more. It's ridiculously heavy compared to the other two than the titanium version. Like the micarta is 2 ounces lighter than this one, I think.
Yeah,
But this thing's a chunker.
I love the F5. I just love that knife. I have the black and white one, but I really want the titanium one because I feel like you don't truly have an F5 until you have a titanium. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we like it. I honestly, I carried it for a little while. It's not something that I don't know because it's like a second kind of knife,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
backup kind of jobby, so to
yeah.
speak. Or if you're just
Sure.
going, I don't know, like if you're just going someplace where you're not really gonna need anything, but since I'm mostly around the house and shit and using stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah.
cut up greenery outside, it's not my go-to.
Yeah.
But yeah, the titanium
Sure.
one's nice, and this thing's nice, but it's a pocket dropper
Oh
or
yeah, that
a
is.
panty dropper or whatever you want to call it. It'll pull your britches off. It feels like a little brick.
Yeah, the bronze ones.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah. I got to have one. I had one in my grasp for a very short amount of time, and I loved it, but it was a pocket dropper. And this I only wear when I'm gonna be wearing a belt and jeans, because this thing is ridiculous. I love it. But this is gonna be my camping whittler. Maybe I could do a lot with this thing. It's ridiculous. Love it, love it, love it. But they're all just, man, am I just becoming a huge fan of these freaking Spyderco.
we went camping. I think we're gonna go camping again next weekend, possibly. And I've
Ooh,
learned
lucky.
from my past mistakes. Like last time, I was like, oh well, first of all, you're probably gonna go someplace pretty, so I wanted to like take pictures and a different
Yeah,
environment and shit. So I just
yeah.
brought like so much shit with me. And it
Mm.
was ridiculously like overpacked. Like I didn't even touch 90% of the shit that I brought with me. Um, and then, we ended up eating mushrooms in the woods and not doing any of the things we planned on. So
That's awesome. Oops.
yeah, just
That's
laid
awesome.
around staring at the sky instead of doing any of the other things we thought we were gonna do.
That's awesome. Man, that sounds great though. Just chilling and fucking.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
wait
it
to go.
was a very pretty spot. So
Yeah.
we're kind of
Yeah.
excited. Hopefully it's not gonna be as hot because it was like 90 degrees, which is death for us.
Yeah, especially in the humid states.
Yeah, it was horrendous. I had found some logs and I was trying to chop wood out there and it was like 90 degrees and I was like, this is fucking brutal.
Yeah. Like this is death weather for people trying to mow their lawn. Like people die. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
How do you like that QSP?
This is
Yeah.
ridiculously good. I was gonna drop the unboxing before I went live today, but life was hectic. So this thing's amazing. I love this. First of all, like just the looks alone.
Is it
It
green or black? What's the micarta color? The burlap.
This is brown burlap,
It looks so
and
dark. Nice.
it's oh my god, is it nice? It's so well done. My god. And then the button action is fantastic. Absolutely no stick at all. The blade is like it's so wonderful. It's the best type of worn cliffy type blade that you could possibly have because it still has such an aggressive point on it that
Yeah.
you could use this for very detailed work for killing someone. No, I shouldn't have said that.
Very
For
detailed murdering somebody.
a little surgery, who knows? But oh
It's
my
hilarious.
goodness. And this is definitely a good one for bigger hands. Has a wire clip, you're gonna feel it. I feel it. It's not
Really?
too bad though because it does move around a little.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a wire clip. It's
I
got a
like
lanyard spot, but
I
it's
have this
great.
is like the thing that I carry the most, and I love the wire clip on it. The Ace Grand.
Yeah, this one kind of bugs me. I usually love a wire clip, but this one bugs me. little
Is
bit.
it where it folds back up at the end there?
Yeah.
I smashed that shit with a
Kind of.
hammer.
Yeah, like right there.
That's
I
my
swear
mom.
that's what causes it right there.
I take
Yeah.
them off and I go outside and I whack on it with a hammer.
Well, maybe
I've
I'll
done
give
that
it a
one so
chance.
many times. It may take a little bit more time to get it in the pocket, but it doesn't poke on your hand
Yeah.
as much.
But at least your hand will feel better.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
That's my mod tip for the day.
Yep.
Just whack it with a hammer.
Oh my gosh.
May or may not break your foot.
Um, right.
At some point,
I'll bust the
you don't give a
concrete
shit and you just
downstairs.
go for it. What I've learned, like, it may take a
What?
hot minute, but if you just reach out to them and say, "Hey, I was cleaning my knife and took the clip off and I lost it," they'll probably send you a new one anyways.
Yeah, if I screw it up, yeah, they probably
Yeah, if
would.
you whacked it and it broke it
How'd
or
you
something.
lose it? That'd be funny if they asked me how I lost it. Well, you see, I had this emergency. I don't know. Don't ask me
My,
that. It's none of your business.
my friend was
It's in
over and
my.
he got a gaping butthole and it fell right in.
I was gonna. I was just gonna say it's in my butthole. I like to confiscate things. What do you call it? uh, yeah, I don't know that word anymore. There's a word that I don't know. Hmm.
Yeah, I saw that when they were getting ready to release those, and I was like, "That's a cool looking QSP."
The knife, oh, the blade is ridiculous. Like this is the best. I'm gonna say it. This is the best button lock I've touched this year.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. What's the is it 14C or what are they rocking on their blade steel?
Yeah, this one's 14C.
Right on.
Even better, you know.
Because it's in
And
like that's like a $50-$60 range or something, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's in the $40 range actually.
Oh wow.
Maybe 50 on the spot, but like I think it's like 49.99 or 50, maybe 55, something like that. But it's not bad at all. This thing is worth every penny.
Yeah,
Especially this God, my Carta is so nice. I
does it
really
got a
like what
nice grippy? You can feel it good?
yeah, you can it's nice and grippy, yeah. If this gets wet, it's gonna be so good in your hands. Like if you have one of those jobs where your hands get sweaty or wet or whatever, this is gonna not going anywhere.
Or if
This
blood
is
gets on it from operating on people, right?
Yep, exactly. If you're, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to drop the knife in the wound, so you might lose your license for that if you have one. So there. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Hilarious.
um, let's see.
Yeah, that price is, I think, very, very reasonable considering. Thanks, Cheeto.
What?
There's some people out there selling, shit with 14C for like, 80,
I
100.
know. I know it's ridiculous. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? We all know this is like not that kind of steel. It's not worth that much. But they're like,
I
but
mean,
we're this
yeah.
company. I don't care.
It happens. Like sometimes there's like, something and it's, you're paying for the design more so, but when it's
Yeah.
not really that, crazy of a knife and it's just G10 or micarta and 14C, and then you see the price is like $80+, you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, exactly. Like this is rip off town, isn't it? What's awesome is the way the blade to handle ratio is so tight. It's unbelievable, but you can't grab it does not grab the tip of your finger. And of course it doesn't grab the anything in the back either because it's very well nestled in there. And so I mean, they really thought of everything with this knife. It's fantastic. Definitely, and I just love a straight edge, like on a on a
Yeah.
Warncliffe style blade. Oh man,
Yeah,
love
when I
it,
saw it, I was like, "That's
love
like a
a bit.
cooler looking penguin."
Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought. I was like, that's what I wanted the penguin to be. Like,
Yeah.
but I love my penguins though. I do. They're great little knives. But this man, this just blew them out of the water. This is the swordfish. For the longest time, I could not remember the name of it. It's the
So, do the thumb
swordfish.
studs work as good as the flipper tab?
Uh, kinda like.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. It's the like if you have your thumb getting ready to deploy, the tab does naturally want to hit your finger, but
gotcha.
it kind of you can it just misses it, so you can still deploy it. This would be easy to remove too if you wanted to. If you're like there's some people out there that just are fine with a thumb tab. I mean a thumb stud. So
Right.
this would this would be easy to remove this one. Yeah.
I would definitely
It's not.
contemplate it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I am contemplating it. I just don't know yet. Well, that's why you're contemplating it still. Stupid ass.
Oh, man.
What's up, Carco? Hey, did you trade this with me? I couldn't remember who it was that we traded, or you gave it to me or something, right? This bad boy right here with crew wear, CPM crew wear. This is pretty hard to sharpen. I'm not done sharpening it just yet, but it's got an edge on it, but I'm trying to like fix the whole edge. It's just a little. Have you ever sharpened? This is my first experience with crewware, and it's awesome. The stuff is amazing,
I
but
have
it is.
two crewware knives. One of them is a fixed blade that is my Bark River, and
Uh-huh. Yeah,
that thing only gets used for like doing wood preps type
that's
shit.
what I thought, Carpo. Yeah,
So it doesn't. It
thank you,
has yet
Carpo.
to get dull. It's still good enough for sure. So I haven't even
Oh
fucked with
God,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
then
can't believe it.
the other
This
thing
thing's a.
is a Spyderco that was the Spyderco Crew Carta, which I'm sure enough people have heard me talk at nauseum about how much I hated that knife when I got it.
At nauseum.
The
Okay.
my card on it was horrible shit, and then I didn't realize that they were never going to make it to where you could like swap out the scales, because it's full liners instead of
Yeah.
the typical
Oh.
Spyderco. So the
Oh,
problem
okay.
is that to customize it, you have to have another Spyderco that you are willing to destroy for it.
Yeah.
But then Bill Proex, someone sent one into him to have custom work done on it,
Uh-huh.
and he ended up fucking it up. So I sold him my liners out of mine,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
so that way,
I
so now I
heard
have
that
a
story.
blade and some hardware in
Oh
a
my
box.
god. Oh my gosh.
Because I
Yeah,
felt bad. I
see.
didn't want to. He's like, dude. He's like, do you still have that? Are you willing to like? He's like, I don't want to have to spend $200 on a knife to take it apart.
Oh,
And I was like, for sure.
that's freaking awesome.
I'll send you the
That's
part,
freaking
and you do what
awesome.
you need. So
Full
now I have a
fuckery.
box of parts waiting to someday do something with. But
Yeah,
until
man.
then, I
But
finally found this thing.
this is a this is a ridiculously amazing edge. I mean, when it's sharp, it stays sharp, and that's all there is to it. It feels like it's against your will. That's how freaking sharp it
It
stays
looks
for a
very
long
thin, the
time.
blade stock.
Oh God, and it's so slicey. Yeah, these things are so thin. It's like paper thin. I
So
mean, like when you go like this, it's sorry. Go
what's
ahead.
the what version of a Spyderco is that? Since I'm not up on my Spyderco
Oh, these
names.
are Delica,
Delica.
Delica
Okay.
4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know the name.
Uh,
Can't remember which one is which.
yeah, these are Seki City, but then we have Oh, I am missing one of my Spyderco's. So this is the S45VN that Mary bought me from Blade Show last year. This is like my baby, you know. This is
Yeah.
I wanted that S45VN so bad, and they were selling it for $150 at Blade Show. But I love this, and then I upgraded it with those amazing these, and then. But I do have a because there's some guy that makes scales for the lightweight version of the Para 3 that comes with these types of scales.
Yeah.
And he makes titanium, and he sells the hardware that you need to convert it to titanium. Let me
That's
show you.
awesome.
Oh, it is awesome. It's so cool. Hold on one sec. Hopefully I
As
have it.
I want to say hello to Forrest since I saw him hop in here. And I also want to say how happy I am that I was able to win an Olite Hank for Forrest the other day. That made me laugh so hard. Fucking on Javon's live, he was giving away a knife and a light Hank, and I got to win it for Forrest. That's the fucking
Oh my gosh.
the funniest thing I could.
So here's the lightweight. Um, there's not much difference in the size, but yeah. So when you buy the scales, well, I put a backspacer on this one, but when you get the scales for the lightweight that the guy makes,
Yeah.
he gives you. Well, he doesn't give them to you. You have to buy those too. So, yeah, all new, different hardware, and then barrels too, because the
How much
barrels that
does
are
the
in
set
there are
cost?
plastic. Huh?
How much does the set cost?
It was like $79.
That's not for everything.
Yep.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome. Now, when you go to put it together, it is going to piss you off. You have to have patience. It may even take you a couple days, because if you don't want to have like an aneurysm thinking, just getting so pissed off, well,
Yeah.
you might have to take a break or two.
What could
I
possibly make
made
it harder than a regular Spyderco
because
to take apart?
you wouldn't think so. It's just because these lightweight ones, they just weren't built to be upgraded in any way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. So, and it's great that he puts that extra hardware in there, but just getting it, you have to do all of the screws like one at a time and continuously adjust, and it takes at least an hour just to continuously adjust all of them, and I don't know why,
Oh,
but
for
and
centering.
yeah. So then, and
Yeah.
then if you read the feedback, I think I got them on Etsy. If you read the feedback, it'll tell you, because they try to help the next person that's going to buy them. So they're like, be warned, you're going to have to adjust, and it takes a long time. And they left in the pointer to leave an extra washer in there too, because it helps, even though it does throw the tolerances off a little. It actually helps with balancing the whole knife. So, and see, it's like
Gotcha.
perfectly centered. Man, but I
Yeah.
love this little
Well,
thing.
see,
It's
that's
whew,
this blade on this red one came from a lightweight. So I bought the lightweight. I can't remember who did the exclusive. It was white, a white lightweight with the Rex 45. It's is it DLT? No, not DLT was the red one. It was fuck. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And I swapped them out, and I was able to swap it, easy as shit. Because especially
oh
because it
yeah.
was just a blade swap, I didn't have to take out the lanyard tube, which is
Yeah.
the big pain in the ass. But
Yes, it is.
everything went pretty quick on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone said GP knives, so that's what it was. I forgot. But yeah,
Um,
I might have just bought, if I would have known about those, I might have just spent the $75 and did it that way. But I ended up using it for the it was during when we did the Jason Brown raffle.
Yeah.
And so I used it for that. So
Oh, that's cool.
it went for a good cause, but at the same time, I maybe would have given something else away. Because I ended up liking the smaller ones better than the full size guy anyways. I don't know. I just like the smaller one. It's the blade is not a huge amount difference that it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is a little knife.
I love my pair of threes. But this PM2 is growing on me pretty quickly, especially now that I have these scales. I mean, they're wonderful. They feel so good. But those scales, I don't know if I said that. These scales are so well machined, and the chamfering the person did on these.
Yeah. That's what I hate about this thing. It's so fucking blocky, this carbon fiber one, the red.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely squared off. There's no, like, they should have did something like that. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But it feels just like
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, it looks beautiful, but that's stupid that they wouldn't chamfer the edges. How retarded.
It's just, very, very blocky.
Yeah, it's never comfortable ever.
Yeah. I've only carried it like very, very little because of that. It's it's not like you can't carry it and use it. It's just like you would think on something that costs $200, they would give a little bit of something.
Through comfortability, it just looks pretty.
Someone asked what the knife was, and I'm guessing. So this guy's is a Barlow up here, which I'm moving him around. This is a Barlow. This is just the new company that makes Shat and Morgan out of Ohio, which is Cooper Cutlery, and this is a Mountain Man, which is the first time that I've ever seen a Mountain Man made with a Wharncliffe blade. Before, they were typically always a clip point blade, and I have like an original one, but they're getting better. This is like, they've only done a few different knife runs so far, and their first ones were really shitty, and this one's only mildly shitty. It's not really shitty, but the blade, like, if I put my wrist here and show you, you can just like, you could poke someone with it, but it's not going to cut shit. It's like the dullest edge. It came straight from the factory. Dull as shit, unfortunately. Wow. But these were, this one down here with the wood handle was made in Pennsylvania by the Queen Cutlery Company. And then the Cooper Cutlery, who made the top one, bought some of their machinery, which a lot of it's like over 100 years old machinery. And they are trying to, like, keep them being made here in America. So that's what this guy is. So I got one of them just because I have two other Mountain Men, and I wanted a Wharncliffe one. But I think they said they supposedly only made like 100 of them. They're pretty pricey. So it would be something to throw, to have in the collection.
Yeah, those are nice though.
They're big. I mean, it's big. Like, when I put it down here, it's,
holy crap, yeah.
The same size.
So pretty. But that's gorgeous.
It's pretty big ass knife.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Wow. See, from afar, that PM2 looks beautiful, but it's just such a letdown that the things are chamfered.
Yeah, part of me has thought about, like, attacking it myself and trying to chamfer it up some, because that's what I had to do that with the Ace Grand too, because the Ace Grand, especially the G10 one, was like had sharp edges on it and shit. And also they're notorious for not having like access to the liner. but if you sand it down like decently, you can't even tell that it's not from the factory. Like I've seen some
Hold
people
on.
straight up,
Oh,
murder the hell out of the scales and make it look ugly as fuck. But if you just
yeah,
take
yeah.
your time and do it, like this, then
Wow,
it's not going to
that's
be bad.
nice. I love the Ace Grand.
Cheeto,
Man,
Taylor Eyewitness, I don't have any, but for $40, you probably can't go wrong. If it's still the German made,
hmm
I have to, you can send me a link of which one you're talking about, but they're not bad. You can't, I mean, when it comes to a slip joint that's $40 and not made in China,
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
not bad.
yeah,
I mean,
that's impressive.
yeah.
I mean, do you like Rough Rider or anything like that?
I have some. I have,
Oh
like, they're, I buy them, they sit on my desk or in a box somewhere. I don't buy
yeah.
them regularly.
Well,
I've bought in a few of them. Like this guy,
yeah.
I really liked this with the black bone and the
Oh,
copper,
I
and
love
then the
the
black
copper
lost
too.
blade.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. I don't ever carry them, um, and it's. I'm not trying to sound like an ass or anything. It's just I have other stuff, and so
I
that's
know
what
what
I end up. You know what I
it's
mean?
all
So that's what
good.
I end up carrying. These just
Same
sit on the
here.
desk.
I'm the same way.
So these are shit that I can reference, or it's, I don't have um this pattern in a nicer knife yet. So it's like good, like if someone wants to talk about things, and I can, at
Oh
least
yeah.
have it for reference. But
Yeah. Yeah.
um
I like their copper series or whatever it was called.
sure.
I I
And for
had
$15, you
well,
really
I had
can't beat
one.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they do a good job. I mean, for what it's worth and for what you're getting, I think they do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna do a comparison of something real quick. Hold on. Uno momento, please.
I thought Taylor's Eyewitness was German, but maybe I'm wrong.
Un momento.
I'll look and tell you in a minute here. I'll go on the Google machine. Where's my keyboard at?
Be right back. Damn it. Darn it.
Oh, I'm thinking of Carl something something.
Oh.
I can't remember the name now.
Oh. Hold on.
Carl
I'll tell you.
Schnitzley or Carl something. So Taylor's Eyewitness may be a British company. Where does it say here?
What?
Yeah. So Taylor's Eyewitness, you were correct. It is in English. I was thinking of Carl something, and I can't remember the name, but I thought they had a similar logo, but maybe not. Hot damn. It's a lot of shit to try to, it's a lot of shit to try to remember,
Yeah, it is. All
Either way,
right.
I don't have one. So I,
So I love the pandemic knife. I got the black blade. I'm going to do the blade or the handles on this. I'm gonna do. I have a really big idea. I have a really big idea, you guys.
why is it the
And
pandemic knife?
because they made it during the pandemic,
Oh, all right.
TS 300. Love this thing. It's a really good, just a good look, in my opinion, overall. What's up, Addicted to Blades? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chat. I apologize, you guys. But it's a really great blade. It's the blade shape. I mean, I love aggressive tantos and I love a compound grind, especially when the other grind is a hollow. The deployment slot hole, whatever. I guess pill shaped. But these scales, I have just a really good idea for them. I don't really want to reveal it just in case I change my mind at the last second, like usual. Um, But I put skiffs in it, and you can tell there's such a big difference because it does have really good action, but well, it also has a coated blade, so that's kind of not a fair comparison because usually you have to wear off the color a little bit. But but I just like this. I love that they put out a black blade version of it. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really like, Chinese blades. I was just excited about this one. And now that I have a backup, I'm gonna try this really cool technique on this one. So I can't wait. Cannot wait.
All right. I don't know how to pronounce this. It is Carl Schlipper. Schleeper is SCHLIEPER, and it's also known as German Eye. So that's where I got confused with
So
the
like
Eyewitness
Scheidler.
and the German Eye brand. But that's a German company. So there we go.
So,
Now that
so
I
like
had to get that.
Steipler. Steipler.
Slip, 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 slap.
Shit. Steipler. Shit. I don't know.
Slippy slap, slipper. Yeah, so I mean, and that's once again one of those things where I don't end up usually getting a lot of slip joints that are things that you can just easily grab at any time. I wait and get the things that are harder to grab and go away real quick.
That's funny. Well, I mean, everybody's got to have a system.
I guess. I mean, I do every once in a while. Like if nothing's happened for a long time, then oh no, you're not making a big deal. I easily like I said, it's one's German Eye, one's the other thing with an eyeball. There's lots of eyeballs. I forgot which one was which.
I love this knife too. This is is this a USA knife? Cannot remember. No, it's not. It's a tack ray. I don't think they're made in the US, but this was a gift to me from Android Goat.
It's a cool looking knife.
I love this one. It's really interesting. The blade though is just so like loud and proud. It's a biggin. So loud and proud.
Oh man.
Yes, I am. Oh, and I finally got an upgrade for my work sharp because I hate manually sharpening blades, so I use a work sharp, and I love it. I love using the work sharp. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Like those new ones that they like the work sharp precision adjust and the sharp maker or what I don't know the name of those fucking things. They have like two different ones.
The new one that's like hundreds of dollars now, like professional. Yeah. It's metal and stuff. Oh, I got the old one.
Yeah,
things all metal and shit.
One, right?
Mine's plastic.
Yeah, plastic, fantastic. I almost grabbed one of those, but then so many people were like, "Oh, it bounces around, and you might end up fucking shit up."
No, well, you can't be a freaking brute with it. As long as you don't use a whole bunch of pressure or like pushing down on the blade when you're sharpening it.
Yeah.
Because it did used to jump around on me, but I realized that I was putting way too much pressure on the thing the arm of it that you use to sharpen the blade edge. I'm still in the middle of sharpening an LMAX blade. God, it's been taking me a month probably. Crazy.
My friend D2, who's many people may or not have seen him in the chat sometimes. He was on my show once a long time ago. He has some like super fancy sharpening system, and so he's just like, "Oh, just drop your shit off, and then I'll hook you up." And so I will never buy a sharpener or worry about it.
That's awesome. Oh my God, you're lucky, man. That's so cool. I wish I knew someone that would, because I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not worth it to pay someone to sharpen your things, because it's absolutely worth it because of the work they put in. But I can't afford it. When I have the capability of sharpening my own knives, and I'm just too lazy to do it, I have the capability. Just suck it up, Buttercup, and sharpen your own damn knives. So I do
Right.
it slowly but surely, and those things really wear out. So this Elmax has given it a go. I'll say that. That's that pills.
So Cheeto Bandito, this is an example of something that I would just touch on quickly. These two knives, I think, are made from the same person, and they have the same maker mark on them. The top one with the stag handle, I bought directly from the maker, and the bottom one, there was a guy on a site that I use to buy shit called what the fuck is it? All About Pocket Knives, and it was super super cheap. It's not finished as nicely, and it's just wood versus the bone, or the stag, I mean. And I ordered one. It was like 40-ish dollars, I think, 30 something, $40, really cheap for a British made knife. And after like a week of using it, the back spring snapped. And I was just using it for just like cutting apples. I wasn't doing like anything crazy with it. But you can see here that the back spring is snapped in half. And so I contacted him and I sent him pictures and shit. And I was like, hey, I've never had a slip joint do this before ever in my life. And he's like, oh, I'll send you out a new one. And so then he sent me out a new one. And like a week, 2 weeks later, back spring snapped again. So I don't know what the fuck, like where this guy got these knives from that he was selling at a good deal. But
Wow, that's insane.
I stopped. I was just had a lot of shit going on and never got back to him about it. But hopefully, no one else had the same problem that I had. But yeah,
that's crazy.
This one I've had for like almost 2 years now, and it's never done that.
Wow.
Apples, dude. It was just from like opening and closing it. Like when you open the knife, you see the back spring comes out a little bit, and I was sitting here, just open the knife, and you heard, "Fling," and it went flying across the fucking house, and I was like, "Son of a bitch!" Just happy it didn't hit me in the eye.
Oh my God! Seriously, I'd be so pissed.
So so I don't. Hopefully, the knife you were talking about, Cheeto, isn't coming from this guy, because whatever.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell this guy. Maybe he stores his knives in salt water. I don't fucking know.
He stores his knives in salt water. It keeps the paint fresh.
But I keep this on my desk is just I don't know, a reminder.
Yeah.
Don't do that again.
Seriously, you're lucky that didn't pop out and take an eyeball out or something.
It made a hell of a noise when it happened. It was like, it made like this little like kind of crazy ass noise and went flying.
Wow, that's ridiculous. And then he couldn't own up to it.
Well, you see, the thing me with knives that makes me think he didn't get it from Pakistan is it has the maker's mark stamped in there. That's from Ashley Harrison, which is the same one as this one. So, and this knife, like I said, has never had any problems. And I actually sent a picture to Ashley. I was like, "Did you guys make this knife?" And he's like, "I think so." So I don't know what happened between them making it and this guy having it someplace in America where something bad happened to it.
Yeah. It's double D10 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm glad you're taking water. Put it on him.
You can still use it to like, put your finger back there and, open boxes and shit and just make sure, paying attention to what you're doing. It still works.
You're not going to use it.
I have actually used it for dumb shit like that. Like, someone comes over to my desk and has a package that's like plastic or something's like, "Oh, you got something to open it with?" Yes, I do. I'll use this shitty broken knife.
Yeah, it's become the official letter opener or box opener. It's a
I honestly
downgrade.
hate using my knives to cut through plastic packaging.
No,
I'd rather
yeah.
use scissors or something like that. Like, why? I don't know.
Yeah,
It
because
just seems like you're being
I
hate
hate
filled.
the glue. Yeah, the glue.
I,
I
I
hate
don't
getting
usually have
anything on
too
them.
much problems with glue on boxes. It's never I don't know. It's never bothered me that much.
The ones
Um
that I get at work are so ridiculously taped up and stuff that I always use my knives to open letters and everything at work. It's great, but uh it just they put so much packaging tape on there, and it's the really tough, the kind that
yeah.
you definitely need to cut through. So yeah, I always usually have some, but it's all good. I can usually either take my thumb and just rub it off or, alcohol.
Yeah. I've also used the little angry watermelon a lot to do that patina, the clamshell packaging.
Oh,
use
that's
this little
cool.
guy. This sits. It is. I got the little sheath, and it hangs from one of my lamps here on the desk, and uh, you know, gets used for all the fun stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Crap, I don't know where my
And
screws are for
that's another thing the Rough Riders get used for,
that.
tearing up
Wow,
that kind of shit.
yeah. That's cool though when you get to actually beat on a knife that you wouldn't normally you would normally beat on your own though. Well, I wouldn't. Not that bad. I do have some that I would absolutely beat the crap out of. Like I know I can beat the absolute crap out of the Mannix and it'll be just fine. Um and I plan on beating the absolute crap out of it this summer. Well, it is summer, but when we go
EDC,
camping.
EDC Oz, buddy. So I use something that I saw an old dude say that he used, and that is a little bit of olive oil. You can use any kind of knife lube that you want and just put it down in the pivot and then just work it out. It'll get the grittiness out of there.
Yeah.
It's no, I mean it's definitely rubbing because there's no washers or anything in there. It's metal on metal. It's the liner up against the blade, but you just gotta put a little bit of whatever kind of knife lube you want in there, and it'll get it out.
I think the old guy probably said olive oil because it's so thick. It would
Well, it's
probably
food safe too, so you just you don't have to worry about like I know that there's a lot of other shit that people use, but I have olive oils in the kitchen, so I just grab a little bit and dab it on there. But I've never had it not be able to get it out. Uh,
yeah.
Big Red said he uses compressed air
Oh,
on his
that's
sometimes,
good.
like whatever kind of um, yeah, it can get rancid. So you clean it out every once in a while, and if it starts to smell funny, uh, but you can use. There's other lubes out there that are food safe. I haven't.
KY.
KY. Just don't get the
That's a
warming
great lube.
ones. Um,
Yeah. That's so funny. It's warming. Woo! I wasn't cold.
yeah, that's crazy. I
Why would
wonder.
you
I've
need
never
to?
had a knife, a GEC that had stuff in there.
Oh, I see what you guys are talking about now.
Todd cars
Oh,
or some crazy. Yeah, usually when I
yeah,
get it, if there's a
mineral oil.
little bit of gunk in there, I just take and try to clean out the gunk. Um, Sometimes, especially on like the bullnose, had a little bit of black stuff in there, and I just used one of these guys. Uh, these little plastic thingies here to try to scrape out any of the little gunk you can, and it makes a huge difference too. These things are handy for getting shit out of the from inside between the liners and shit, and then just the buildup that sometimes gets on the tang. But it
Get
makes
it on the tang.
Yeah. Sometimes your tang gets a little dirty.
Better than the tank. Woo! I'm such an idiot sometimes.
Yeah, has anyone heard from Gary? I sent him a message the other day. I know he's, his foot's all jacked up and
I saw his post. He posted like a funny thing on Instagram. I think it was today or yesterday. But I haven't seen anything on YouTube that I know of or anything like that.
No, yeah, I figured. I didn't know if he was like, had any kind of contact with anybody or anything like that about how his foot's healing up. That picture he sent me was absolutely disgustingly horrible.
Oh yeah. That oh my God, I feel so bad for the guy. What's up, Backpack B? I never see you here. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hey Kurt, I wish I knew somebody for that had a discount code for Knife Center, because that would be just a dream come true, because they don't offer discounts. They do have a point system though, which is okay, I guess.
They also have that system where they'll sell you something and you may or may never get it for years to come.
Yeah, there's always that.
It's like it's a way to save money, is to pre-order a knife on Knife Center.
And you know what? That happened to me and I forgot about it. Because when you were telling your story about how that happened to you, I remembered mine, and it was when they had an exclusive, what is the Real Steel Luna, and it was the black and white, whatever, the Stormtrooper, and they were like, it's a pre-order, which I understood that, but I also ordered a Crag with it, and I was like, it's been a month. Were you going to send my stuff to me? And they're like, we'll send it. You only get free shipping if we send it together. And I was like, you can't send me the knife I already paid for that you have in your possession after I spent $100 or more. It was so. She's like, you only get free shipping once. I was like, oh my God. So I never went there again.
What a bunch of bastards.
But if there was a discount code, however, but yeah, it was just that one time that I ever had a problem, but they never told me that. That was the problem I had with it. It was like, could you have let me know, that?
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
yeah.
Pete guy, what's up, dude? Sorry.
When it comes to, I was just, someone had said that they only buy from White Mountain and Amazon and Knife Joy. I definitely for sure always go to White Mountain first, but
me too.
He definitely a lot of times he sells out of shit real fast because he's got a discount code, so, and that's where people go to
well, he has the best service too.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. And yeah, he ships stuff out real fast, and usually you get it within like the same week. A lot of times, if you buy something on a Monday, I mean, we're out, here in Washington. We'll, so it's like a completely.
He's in New Hampshire.
Yeah, so
yeah, but now they changed the USPS changed how they mail shit, so it takes like 5 days to get something from them anymore. Did you notice that? And it costs a lot more.
So I don't know. The last thing I ordered was, like I said, there was a GEC drop on Friday, and it is me, Drinkwater. I don't know how to put names up on this. I don't know if you can do that on the YouTube thing.
I don't know how to do it at all.
First time doing YouTube live, but
everybody, this is Rocket Metal.
They said it would be here on Wednesday, so it's coming from Ohio. He shipped it out Saturday, I guess, and it's going to be here on Wednesday, so that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
So I don't know.
If you live in Utah. Utah does shit when they feel like it. They seriously, sometimes we just don't get mail because they don't feel like it. They just don't
There
feel
was
like it. I'm
uh,
like when
a, a while
one,
back, there was a week where I sent out a bunch of stuff to different people. And the people that were on the East Coast got it quicker than the people that lived in the middle of the country. And I
yeah,
think that they just, if you live on one of the two coasts, the shipping goes faster
yeah.
than it does if you live somewhere in the middle. They just don't give a shit about you guys. Sorry.
Nope, they sure don't. They don't, man. And I swear, it's like I don't know how. You know, not only that, they don't wear a uniform. And I'm like, I have never lived in a place I have never seen a U.S. person not wear a uniform. It's so weird. They're
Um,
wearing like yoga pants and a fucking tank
yeah,
top. And I'm
you
like,
guys don't live in a
that's
rural area, right? You
we
live
live in
in like a middle of
like
the city kind of thing, right?
we live in a rich neighborhood.
So
We're
around
two
here, if
pro-white
you live in a
bitches.
rural area, then they drive like whatever the fuck they want to kind of car, and
Yeah, yeah.
you know they may be arriving in who knows what kind of fucking vehicle or
Yep.
outfit and shit. But
Or yeah, they'll have their spider that they drive around or whatever. And somehow we're struggling in this fucking neighborhood. And people have like every like freaking car they want. Every like they drive those big, huge like go-kart things that are gigantic. They drive those around here all the time. If that was Ohio, those things are not legal to be on the road.
what
I
is it?
don't see they're like I can't think of what they're called. They're really giant. It's like a giant four-wheeler, but it has like a roof on it. It's like a giant powerful go-kart
Oh
like
yeah,
a
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Rich
dude, I
rednecks
can't
use them for going hunting.
yeah, yes, things like that. Or it's going through like the desert or whatever, and they drive them on the highway and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. You don't even have like mirrors. There's no mirrors on those things. Well,
Yeah,
maybe not all of them, but the ones around here, I don't know.
yeah, they drive them in our neighborhood, but our neighborhood's like a closed off little area, so people drive whatever the fuck they want. It's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, it's so weird though that yeah, totally off-road vehicles. They shouldn't. It is a razor, I think, or something like that. And then they have, I mean, these people are loaded around here, and we're driving around. We look like we are straight out of the book of ghetto. I mean, when we drive our cars down the street compared to theirs, we're like, "Hi, oh, can you grab that wheel over there for me? I gotta put that back on." Because like our cars are shit compared to theirs. It's it is pretty bad. What's up, Todd? Backpack Bees here. Oh my, you like that book?
The Book of Ghetto.
The Book of
I'll look
Ghetto.
to see what this book is. And the book of Ghetto. That's fucking hilarious.
Man, I
Well,
should write the Book of Ghetto because I came from the ghetto and then I moved to the a rich, and it's so different. It's so vastly different. Well, of course, but I mean, there are things that are so much more accepted in the ghetto than in the rich places. And it's weird because you would think it would be vice versa, but
yeah, I've been there. The house that we used to live in Florida, in one of the neighborhoods, uh, three doors, two or three houses down from us. We drove by it one day. The door was off the front of the house, and there was a guy that I'm guessing he stole a motorcycle and was like stripping it for metal
yeah.
inside the living room.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah. We also came home one day and there was a shopping cart in our
What's up, Chris?
driveway.
Oh my
And
God.
the neighbor was like, "Oh, that's so and so." They had to take him to the hospital. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" The guy got hit by a car and was still managed to walk down the street and then park his cart in front of my thing, and it was like wine and those little chickens that everyone calls Cornish hens, but they're just baby chickens.
Yeah.
And he had a compound fracture, and
Oh my God.
was walking home. He must have been fairly drunk to be able to walk down the street
Wow.
with his leg
That's
broken in
crazy,
half.
dude. What's up, Gonzo? What's up, Dang Ross? Drink water. EDC Oz. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to catch up with you here real quick. Sorry. Just have we've got the ever so famous Pocket Metal, who screams like a crazy man every time he gets off the air. He also owns Prairie Dogs, which is the best thing you could possibly own in the world. And here he is.
Oh, that's hilarious.
There you go.
Can you hear them? They're up there like ripping boxes apart right now. They're doing work. They're hard at work beside me.
Cappins? Capones? Yeah, I was thinking about getting the regrind done on this. Someone actually, I don't remember who it was, but someone actually sent me a link to a person that does regrind specifically on pulsars, Kunwu pulsars. So I was thinking, hey, yeah, I might just do that. But I don't have the money right now.
Oh man.
Ooh, Suncut Serene. What's that new Suncut with the it's a button lock and it has aluminum handles. That one is looking good. Mighty good. I want that. Are you in Lewis County?
No. I mean that was a long time ago. That was like 20 years ago. But that was in a little city right next to Daytona Beach, Florida. That's at the time had the same per capita rate of violent crime as Compton.
Oh, is
It
it the Serene? I
was a
like
crazy
that name.
place.
Huh?
Oh, I just said it was a crazy place.
Oh, yeah, I bet it was. Ah,
And it said
Serene.
that they grew up in a holler. The first time I ever went up or down a holler was when we went to go visit Chamiette's family in Kentucky, and we had rented a van, and we drove the van and we had to park it down at the end of the holler because the holler was a creek bed that they had to get a 4-wheel drive truck to come down and pick us up to
Yeah,
drive
pizza.
up the creek bed to get to their house.
Oh my God, you know what? I almost forgot all about this now that Backpack B is here. I asked him like 10 years ago if he would be willing to, if he had the time to put a hole in my, if that sounds weird, if he would put a hole in the blade of my Kaiser Roach. And he
That's
said, yeah, we worked out that deal, and then I had a stroke and nothing happened after that. So, darn it, man. I just don't want to ask somebody if they have this busy ass life, because I know most of us still work and we do this stuff and we have our life that we live too, which is sometimes it can, our life can get in the way of what we really want to do. It sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I love my family. No, I love my family. I love my dogs, my cats. I love my wife. No, it's my other family that's crazy. Not my mom. Not my mom. My mom's awesome. It's just too bad that she has to deal with all the crazy because she's in Ohio. Oh,
Yeah,
are you, Terry? That's cool. Awesome. What'd you say?
I I don't think that's the kind of roach he's talking about. I could be wrong, but
See,
I
it
think
takes me
Terry's
a little
talking about a
while to
different
get
kind of
things.
roach.
Takes me a second.
Are you
Oh my
making that
God, what
for
was it?
just you?
There was a good joke
No,
that
I didn't.
someone said yesterday, and I totally didn't get it. I can't even remember it. I'm not very good at retelling jokes anyway, so I'll spare you guys. Because you're not good. You'd be like, what? That was a joke, Stella? Come on now. I'm better at acting like an idiot.
I'm right
Yep.
there with you.
That's all I can do. Um, dang, man. So tomorrow, what time do you go on? All right, you're in Pennsylvania, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going on tomorrow. It's gonna Javon's gonna be taking over. I have to go. I live in Washington.
Oh,
I have to go to out of town to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
oh, okay. Well, okay, okay. I hope everything goes well for you.
Yeah, Javon's
Okay.
gonna be doing it.
All
He's
right,
been
that's
taking over
awesome.
for me.
Okay, hopefully it's nothing scary that you got to go for. I'm
Yeah,
certainly not
getting
going to
an
pry.
MRI, but
Yeah,
it's usually I start at like around 7:15 my time, Pacific.
yeah.
So that
That
Javon like
would,
carries on that same time, but he's the hell time zone is Javon in? It's Central or some shit.
I think. I cannot remember to save my life what
He's in Alabama,
what
but
time zone he's in.
I think that's what he says. It's always like putting it on there at Central Time. I'm like, who the fuck knows what Central Time is? Except for people, I'm
I
guessing who
don't
live someplace
forget
where
about
that
it. I can't keep up with all the time zones now. Like, I don't even know what time it is in my own house. Oh, oh, wait. I don't think Brent's taking mods anymore, but I'm sure he'd try and
I
make
can.
it happen. He's sure trying.
Terry
Oh, I'm
Terry
sorry. I was
corrected
just.
me. He said that it was the Kaiser roach. He doesn't do any of that other stuff that makes the other kind of roaches anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Man, I really dig this. I think I'm just gonna put this one on. I'm gonna put. I don't know. Just leave it silver. I don't know, because it's all kind of like there's got this monochrome type of look to it, and it almost looks just fine with its silver. Creek Squad. Oh shit. I don't know, man. See, 'cause I had this one on it, but it doesn't look right. And it looks right on this because this is initially what I got it for. But I'm starting to want to change this to all copper looking things. Like I want to get a copper looking, or at least the kind of matches pocket clip, and then see if I can find a copper button for it. We'll see though. I don't know if they. I don't know. Who knows? At least if it looks like it matches the color. But this thing, I could do pretty much whatever I wanted to it, and probably won't put too many loud colors on it. No.
So me with knives, I just checked. It is definitely because he sent me a message about one of his shows
Could
or
I
something, and it's definitely Central
right
Central time.
now?
So it's
I
9:15
have.
Central time is the
Oh, okay.
time that Javon will be going on. If I get home in time, who knows? But I don't know that I will. Traffic's usually a pain in the
Damn.
ass in the afternoon from Tacoma.
Hmm. My favorite brand right now, like a production knife brand, would probably be at the moment it is Spyderco, but I'm a huge fan of Kaiser production knives. I really love Kaiser, but I don't know. I just Wee knives really impress me on such a consistent basis. But again, I can get a really amazing Spyderco that's, and some of them are made right here in Golden, Colorado. Golden Karate. Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Karate. That I
Golden
mean,
Karachi. All right.
I see what you did there, Patina. I don't know that that's the I don't know that that's the song. No one would sing about Tacoma.
I don't
Actually, there
either.
is
I
a
don't know
song
anything
about
anymore.
Tacoma. It's fucking hilarious that I saw from an old commercial. So
Oh,
I understand what you're saying, like, and I am usually, right there with everyone as far as like, especially with, I have a shit ton of stuff made in the US, but Spyderco just don't make anything that looks like this. And that's
yeah.
that that's the problem that I have. Like they just need to like step out of that pterodactyl box. Uh,
The pterodactyl box.
yeah. Like,
I do love weed.
it's
That
this is the only Wii I
hyphen.
have, but
Oh
when
my
I
god.
saw it, I was like, man, that's a cool looking ass knife. Now,
Yeah.
once again, it's not something I carry a lot, but it's still a badass looking little knife.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I'm
wish
not gonna lie. I like it better than most. These are
yeah,
fantastic knives, and Gapco designs are fantastic. Just
yeah.
fantastic. Except
Like,
for
I mean,
the one they did for, well, in my Carta. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, I have that. I don't mind it. I don't know I know you don't like that knife, but I didn't have a problem. I didn't think it was bad at all. The
Well, are you talking about what
Great
great
White.
white?
Yeah,
The
I
one
have
that
the Great
artisan.
White blacked out.
Oh, really? The one in, I would love to have the one in titanium. I just, maybe it was just mine and they just did a crap job on mine, but mine was flimsy.
Oh, I love that Mersal popped in right as I said that he is glad that Spyderco doesn't make a knife this ugly. That's fucking hilarious. Oh shit, man!
Poony
Fucking
thing with the
gotta love it.
pointy butt. What the
Gotta
hell?
love it. But yeah, I have the Great White, and I don't know. It doesn't seem any, more flexy than especially it's not nearly as bad as like, a standard Benchmade bug out.
Oh, I hate bug outs. I don't have any Benchmades, honestly. I don't hate bug outs. I think they're good looking knives, but I just don't see the point. I just don't. They put some shit little plastic like thin scales. They charge almost $200 for that little thing, and it's like, who do you think you are?
So,
Stupid.
if you follow their thought process behind it was, to make it the absolute lightest thing make for people who do like outdoor, like, light
Yeah,
backpacking type shit and stuff like that,
exactly.
where
I
they're like
get it.
drawing houses and stuff. But it's also, like uh Dutch Bushcraft Knives did like a test on it, and they batoned that knife like with the standard scales, and the thing didn't fucking break. So
That's that's amazing though, actually.
yeah,
I
so
did
I
see
mean,
the
I swapped it out. When I got one, I instantly swapped the scales out to the Flytanium ones, but which made it a lot stiffer and shit, and adding a backspace or two, it helped a lot too. But
that I would absolutely do. If I got one, I would absolutely throw titanium on it, probably like that. What are they called? Well, I
I
guess
had the
it is.
micarta ones. I put the micarta scales on it, but I mean, it
Mhm.
made it a lot nicer. Now I just have to order new springs for the thing because it finally did pop the springs.
Yeah. The I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't think that. I don't see what the money is all about with how much they charge for what they give you It's just not right. I
Isn't
just
it?
don't feel like it's right. I know
Isn't
it's
it
made in
roughly the
Ohio. I mean,
same
it's made in America.
isn't it still roughly the same price as like a lightweight Spyderco?
Oh yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? Like in the 150, 160. So
Um,
yeah.
I I usually get mine on sale though. I don't. I never. Well, I can't say I never have paid full price for a knife, but I usually never pay full price for any knives. I stalk things so much that I will find a deal, or I buy the sendbacks or the returns, and I have a dealio where I can get returns that are messed up or whatever. But you're absolutely right though. I'm being a hypocrite because the Spyderco
Like,
is
I
like
mean, to
the
me,
same. It could be the same shit.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm a total hypocrite.
this one's just in their standard like S30V, so it's
Wait,
nothing like,
what's that
you
one?
know,
Oh yeah, I
like
like that though. The
this
look of
is
those scales is really
it
nice.
had the green FRN with the little like brass colored thumb studs, so I went ahead and got the brass backspacer for it,
Okay, I was just gonna
and
ask what it was.
black flytanium. So, you know, it was like what was it, like $80 or something, or six, somewhere I can't remember what the fuck the price on the scales and the thing was. It was like somewhere between another 16 to $80 for the upgrades, but
Yeah,
it's a totally,
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
still.
besides the springs I need to now, I haven't ordered it because taking this fucker apart and putting them springs talking about a pain in the
Oh
ass.
God. Oh, that's
I
another thing. I am too afraid of those darn Omega springs. Like trying to take those things apart. I guess it's because I've just never done it before. And if I was really taking one apart for someone else or something, I'd be so scared because I know
I
you can replace the springs and stuff, but it's still like, I don't know. It's always just I'm always scared when messing around with other people's stuff, but what are you gonna do? It's sort of with a dude with a near home torch. What? Fucking blaze. Oh wow. I I don't know. I think I saw that EDC. I think I did. Um, but yeah, yeah, I'm a total hypocrite. Maybe I just don't like Benchmade. That's all there is to it. But I feel like they do charge a little too much, especially for that what you're getting with the bug out. At least a little stronger. Wait, did you say that they lowered the price on them though? On the bug out? Uh-oh. I think we lost him. Oh crap, he's frozen. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, he left. Uh-oh, I hope he's not mad at me. He gone. Oh no, his phone died. Hmm. Oh, I thought he was mad at me because I dissed on Benchmade. Yeah, but I was being a hypocrite. He's right. I love that we can have a conversation like that and nobody's gonna, get all pissed off though. Isn't that the best, We can just chill and talk about it and disagree and we're fine. It's no big deal because we're adults. 150-ish. See, I don't honestly feel like that it's worth that, Because to make it worth it, you have to add another $80 to it to make it worth just 150. Yeah, I bet you any money my phone's almost dead too. Oh yeah. Because I forgot to put it on charge. I always put it on charge before I do a show, but I was so busy, I didn't. 171. Wow. Hey, Gonzo, what is your new logo? Is that going to be your new logo? I can't tell really what it is, dude. I would say that I would say about that, Terry. Maybe even 95-ish, but I think that's about. Yes, thank you, Bama. Debate, not hate. Why can't all of us be like that, you know? And I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't care. Shit, it's not gonna bother. It's not gonna kill me to admit when I'm wrong. And I feel like a lot of people have a really hard time admitting when they're wrong. It's not a big deal. Nobody's gonna think differently if you're truthful. If anything, they'll think more of you for being truthful. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, nice. Man, I gotta tell you guys, these I know I gotta put the pocket clip on it, but God, they're so comfortable. I mean, Met and Boss makes some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah, some of us, I know, some of you guys are just never wrong. I know that. Darn it. There's my boy Android. And he is the person that, no, we're still here, that I traded this for, and then I upgraded this. But he's a real G. Well, I'll have to check it out once I can get closer, like a closer up view. Yeah, I love this with the, I think I'm gonna try to go for the copper here, but it'll be just more like this, like titanium, like this on that maybe, or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but I still like it. Some people don't like the look, and I guess I could see it's a little off-putting. It's different, but I like it. I love this knife. But the upgrades you could do that are possible on I'm convinced that's why I love Spyderco so much, because of what's available to you to do upgrades. It's amazing. Like, it's just so cool. And all this stuff you could do stuff on these too, like you can I've seen uh things on Etsy. You'd have to send me hardware badass knife. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I love, like, this was my Para 3 lightweight. Now it's a badass knife because I upgraded it. Now this is a sturdy rock hard knife. I mean, it's good. It's it's not it doesn't drop shut, but at least you can flick it open. But you guys, we are gonna go out to dinner. We're gonna have a date night. At McDonald's. Because that's all we can afford. So, as usual, I love y'all and thank you. And Cheeto, was it you that wanted this? You can have it. Just give me a little time to send it to you, because it'll probably cost me like $17 to send it to you. Shoot, where is the conversation? Just cuts off sometimes. Oh yeah, I love Met and Boss, man. That place knows how to mill out some scales. They're just really talented people. The anodization jobs they do are freaking amazing. So Chito Barito, email me if you really do want it. Or just DM me on IG. I just threw some flame on there. It's nothing special, but you're welcome to my hole. Sorry. All right. I'm probably not on live anymore. Just talking to myself. All right. Well, you guys, I'm gonna have to let you go because we got to go to dinner. I thought we were going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, I love you all. See you soon. How do you turn it off? Oh, there it goes. Bye, guys. What? My chat is whacked. I know there's something wrong with this crap this week. I don't. It sucks because I love like Pocket Metal is so fun to do a show with, and then well, his phone died anyway. Hey, Pocket Metal. All right, see you later, brother. Thanks for doing the show with me, and I'll see you guys later. Alan, please message me your mail place where you get mail stuff at. Love y'all. See you soon.